How are you, Roy?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Kill yourself.
Zach did not like that.
Good. How are you?
No about rolling.
I like that song.
Rolling down in the deep. I hate that song, but it's stuck in my fucking head. It's always on TikTok. I fucking hate it
I
though.
like it.
I like it because I don't watch TikTok,
Yeah, we talk
so I
about
don't
this in our
hear it
other
too
chat all the
much.
time. They're all trying to convince Roy and Keegan to download TikTok. I'm like, I've tried. They're not going to.
It's goaded.
Yeah,
Well, that's
but
their point.
yeah, I
Yeah. Spend
don't
too
wanna
much
get
time.
addicted. Yeah.
Yeah, it is goaded though.
Uh,
All right. Welcome back to another Cold Takes.
did he
Whoa,
actually
no
already
way,
start?
no way he set up Streamlabs that quick.
There's no way.
I've been recording for a minute.
There's no way.
Oh shit, eh?
Okay, well, welcome to this week's
Well.
Full Take podcast. As always, I'm your host, Bobithan, joined by Smeequel, who just proved Zach and I to be idiots.
Yeah,
And Zach, how are you guys?
I'm great.
I'm good. How about you?
Oh my
I am
god.
great as well. Lots to talk about this week. The NBA playoffs is coming up. We'll talk about it a bit, but we're also going to do a separate video, which you guys can look out for, and where we'll talk about it and predict the NBA finals. As well as there's some Kwame Brown news out and about, and hopefully Smeeple has some NBA stuff to talk about. And then we will move into Zach's takes, talk about some other sports, entertainment and stuff, and that's the podcast. So let's hop right into the NBA and talk about the playoffs. Are you guys excited?
Of course.
Of course, yeah. No, I'm not excited. Hope it doesn't
That's-
happen. Hope they cancel the NBA playoffs.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that would hope for that, but let's talk about the play-in tournament first. I think it's fairly easy to say what the best play-in game is going to be, and that's going to be the the Golden State Warriors versus the LA Lakers.
Whoa, you're sleeping on
No.
Indiana, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Now, my next question was, what is going to be the best game other than that one?
No, probably. I'm
Um,
hyped for Boston, Washington. I think that's gonna be a good game.
Even without Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, I mean,
that'll
I
make
think
it
Beal's
better.
injured too, so yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
Like not gonna be out, but like not 100%.
yeah.
Are those? I don't think. I mean, you both seem convinced that there's no way the Lakers are losing to the Warriors here. From me talking to you guys, do you think they're out of the other playing games though? There are any locks, or do you think they're all close games?
Hawks? No, I think they're
Yeah,
all gonna be
no.
close.
Yeah, they're gonna go either way for any.
Yeah.
Except for maybe
And
the Spurs because they lost to the Suns, who had all their backups in yesterday, and the Spurs decided to play all their starters and still lost.
that's embarrassing. And then looking forward past the play-in tournament, you guys can infer if it's one of those series. But what do you guys think the best first-round matchup is? I already know which one I think is. How about you guys? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
Best
The one
first
you're.
round matchup?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Bucks Heat.
that was mine as well.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that rematch. But Clippers Dallas, I'm also looking forward
That's
to
gonna be
seeing
good.
again.
Roy and I
Mhm.
were
Another
talking about
rematch.
it while we were working out today. That could actually go either way.
If Porzingis
Yeah.
plays healthy and what I don't know what his situation is, like he was problems for them last year, so
I mean, yeah,
That will be very interesting.
like any of these games I could see going like either way.
Yeah.
Except maybe
Yeah.
like the Brooklyn game. I don't see
Yeah,
them
Brooklyn.
losing.
No.
yeah, no.
The poor Phoenix Suns. Zach and I were just talking about this though. They're the number 2 seed. They didn't make it last year. Now they gotta go up against potentially the Lakers in the first
They're gonna
round.
absolutely fucking shit bump them too. Lakers suck. Go Phoenix.
Okay, so say
Devin
Zach
Booker,
is right,
go.
and the Phoenix Suns do shit pump the Lakers. Who do you guys see coming out of the West? Is it still the Clippers? It's a tough, like Zach said, it is a tough first round matchup for the Clippers if Porzingis is healthy. That's a big if.
I think
But
if they
Porz-
get past Dallas, I think they can get I think they can get to the finals.
I think it's gonna be Lakers, Clippers, Western Conference Finals. What we all wanted
Ooh.
last year.
Did
That
we
would-
all want it though? I didn't.
Well, that's because you're a casual.
I'm less than a casual when it comes to basketball. This and whatever I see on Pat McAfee's show is all I know about basketball. That's all I know. So, or Twitter. Don't forget about Twitter. But yes, I don't know how much of the playoffs I will actually watch, but I am excited to watch some NBA playoff games. I'm sure one might be on in our Discord while we're gaming or something. But next up, let's talk about the man that Stephen A. can never shut up about, and that is Kwame Brown.
He hasn't
is-
talked about him in years, so I mean, but yeah.
Who is back? He is back in the limelight because on All the Smoke Show, which is a podcast about from Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, and Gilbert Arenas, they were talking shit about Kwame Brown. On it, they said that they were talking about how first overall picks and high school, number one first overall picks and like big high school players never pan out in the NBA.
LeBron did.
Turned out pretty well, yeah.
Arenas referred to Kwame Brown as a man-child whose confidence was shot due to then GM turned teammate Michael Jordan's antics. Then Arenas also added that Brown could have been an Anthony Davis type player, but was a show pony. And then Kwame Brown got wind of the comments, and I will quote as censored as I can. I'm gonna give you feminine bleep what you've been asking for. You bleeps have been talking a lot, saying a lot of things you don't know what the fuck you are talking about. Y'all get on the internet and y'all report things that make no goddamn sense. I grew up in an era where you don't play with grown-ass men, and I think both of you two gentlemen know personally that I'm a grown-ass man. He then went on to talk shit about both the other guys and said it's okay to have an opinion, but it's another thing to do what you guys are doing, and then be in my face. Steven Jackson, we were teammates. I seen you crying every time Charles Oakley about to slap the shit out of you, so I know you. You are really all embarrassment, and I've been trying to stay quiet, but I understand why. They give people like you money and give people like you platforms because they want you to continue tricking these kids. He then goes on to just complain about them. What do you guys think of that? Like, you don't usually see players going that hard at certain players. It's usually like the analysts like Stephen A. Smith who will go after players. You usually don't see players doing this.
I mean, first of all, their statement was just wrong. That first overall picks straight out of high school don't pan out. Wasn't Dwight Howard a first overall pick out of high school?
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
was it out of high school?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he was. I mean, and so was LeBron. Like, out of the first two that came to my mind, I don't know how many other first overall out of high schools there's been, but not too many. So, but other than that, yeah, I mean,
Was he a show pony? I don't know much about him.
he wasn't great. He wasn't like a terrible NBA player. He was a bust for a first overall pick, but he wasn't like.
Well, so there's this whole article like defending Kwame Brown and shit, and then the final line is, of course, despite what people say of Brown's career, the guy reportedly made $63 million over 13 seasons. ... averaging 6.5 points and 5.5 rebounds.
Not that bad if you're
Good
like
on
a
him.
bench guy, like 6.5 points, 5
This guy
rebounds.
made bank.
And him and Kobe combined for 82, so
Yeah, exactly.
Did he have one?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Steven Jackson and them should be going after Kwame Brown like for no reason.
Right?
But Kwame Brown sounded like he went a little hard in return.
Yeah.
Just leave Kwame alone. He's not even playing anymore.
Right?
He's just sitting at home. of his life.
Yeah, with $63 million. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Steven Jackson probably could have been a lot better in his career too. So I don't know. Like Matt Barnes is just like an agitator, a good player though. Gilbert Arenas could play. So
The only reason I know who Matt Barnes is because I got him in my team. That's the only reason I know who he is. Okay, Roy,
kind of
you
an
got
odd situation.
right?
Yeah, like, why are they talking about Kwame Brown?
Yeah, it's not like. First of all, he's never going to be in a greats conversation. I guess maybe
Yeah.
if you're talking like potential
not
biggest
even-
busts.
Yeah, that's like the only
But,
time
like-
it comes up. Like, he's not even the biggest bust either. Like, he still played in the NBA for 13 seasons. You
Mhm.
got to be like a decent player to play in the NBA for 13 seasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know. Like, just let the man live his life.
Roy, you got any NBA stuff?
I mean, it's playoffs. Pretty
Mhm.
much really all
There's
that's
not-
going on now is
Yeah, Mike
That's-
Breen called Taco Fall Taco Bell. That's on air.
really.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
funny.
all I got from NBA news.
No, okay. Did I send it in here? Yeah, so we'll move on to the NFL, and I want to talk about this real quick stat I saw today, and it's Larry Fitzgerald has more tackles than he does drops in his career. 17 seasons, 1,432 catches, 41 career tackles, 30 career drops. That is insane.
What do they count as drops though? Because I feel like there's like a lot of like plays where
So if it touches you or you're able to bring it in, that is considered a drop.
if it touches you,
Like if it hits your hands, I think it is.
because that's kind of weird. Because like I feel like if it hits your hand, that could not be a drop too. Because what if it just touches your fingertips and then? But like I don't know.
If the ball
I mean
is
that's an
thrown,
insane stat too. That's an
If
insane
the-
stat. Whether
if the ball is thrown but the receiver never gets his hands on it, it is not recorded as a drop.
Okay.
yeah, but so like if he fingertips it, that's a drop.
Yes,
Yeah, if you get a finger on it, you could have caught it.
exactly.
Exactly.
So then
So exaggerated.
we move on to the NHL. The NHL playoffs have started.
That's the only thing you wanted to talk about, eh?
Yeah,
Just that one.
there's not
that one
much
little
going on in
boy.
the NFL. It's the off season. And then we deleted one where we talked about the draft. So
Yeah.
no, we move on to the NHL playoffs. They have been very good so far. There have been 4 games played, with 1 currently in progress now. Of the 4, 3 of them went to overtime, and the other one ended in the last minute with a goal scored. Crazy so far. I've really been enjoying watching the hockey playoffs. One of the stupidest things ever, though, and I hope no sport ever does it again, but the Vancouver Canucks are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, and they are still playing out their regular season games, so the playoffs are going to get pushed because they're doing regular season games and playoffs at the same time. Probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of. And that's all for hockey. We watched UFC this weekend. Pretty good card. It was nowhere near the last card, but the card was good all around. The ending was insane, with Michael Chandler finishing out the first round, destroying Olivier, and then Olivier opens the second round with a left hook and ends the fight right away.
Yeah, I saw that knockout. It was crazy.
And then hops the octagon, gets in Joe Rogan's face, gets up, goes and hugs Dana, and covers the side of Dana's face in blood because he was bleeding.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, Roy, you
Talk
enjoy,
about COVID restrictions.
right?
Come
Yeah,
on.
they're in Texas. Did you enjoy the card, Roy?
Yeah, enjoyed the card, and what made it even better is I cashed out in FanDuel.
There you
Let's
go.
Big money.
Right?
Heck yeah.
This is the most
Bef-
lively podcast ever.
right? There's not much going on in the world of sports right now.
Zero energy today.
I'm trying, at least. Um, no, but does anyone else have anything to add for sports before we hop into Zach's takes?
No, but I have something to talk about later.
Okay, good.
And it's the video I sent in the other chat.
Oh my god, I
Because
didn't
that
watch
stuff
it.
is wild.
I was so confused, but we'll talk about it later. Zach, go on into your takes.
Okay. So, my first take is that tofu is underrated.
Yeah, tofu's good.
I have never consumed it.
Oh, I like it.
I had it when I was a vegetarian for a day. It's good stuff. I still got a pack left. I gotta eat
That's
it up
just an incredible
sometimes.
story of Roy going.
You're
Roy
going
going.
vegetarian for one day.
It was for like 3 days, and then Keegan and I are like, no chance. I get a text at 2:30 in the morning. I'm high as a kite in my bed, and I look at my phone, and Roy goes, "Tanner, I broke my vegetarian streak." And I'm like, "No shit, you did. What did you eat?" I had a lot of McDonald's. Okay, Roy.
Yeah, had a
that-
double quarter pounder Southwest burger
Ooh.
and a McDouble.
Ooh.
What I broke it with. A 1 day streak.
A burger with a burger on the side.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. No, I would never go vegetarian.
No, I
No.
couldn't. Meat is too good.
I think I could, but like I have zero desire to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you try human meat? If presented with the opportunity, yeah.
It's free? What kind?
Yeah.
Are you judged for trying it?
Like, were they a bad person?
No, someone just offers you it. It's
Are you
free.
judged?
No one
Are you-
knows.
I love how we're debating it. Like it shouldn't just be a no right off the bat.
Yeah, my answer was always gonna be no because it sounds disgusting. I actually had to skip through.
What part of the body?
Oh my god!
I'm kidding.
If it's,
You gotta
if it's-
choose.
It's a no. It's
If
a
I'm-
no.
if I'm like stuck on an island and like with someone else and they die and I need to eat, worst case scenario, still probably not. I would just die.
Oh,
I
I'd
don't know. Who
survive.
knows what you're capable of when that situation comes? Hunger is crazy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Yeah.
no. If someone was just like, "Here's a human burger, eat it," I'd be like, "No."
Like in
I'd be
like in
first of all,
Kingsman.
where did you get that? Zero
Well,
chance.
I'd
eating
do
that
it.
Burger. Would you?
Yeah.
What part of the body are you choosing? Hold on, let me record this for the cops.
We're recording it.
No, I know, but I want my own personal copy. He won't send me this.
He'll send me it. I'll send you it.
Okay.
I got you.
Good question. What part of the body? What would be
Okay,
the
Zach,
best
move on to
part?
your next take.
We went from tofu, a completely
The
meatless
human meat.
substance, to eating human meat. Okay, the next one is Jokic shouldn't be a lock for MVP.
No, he is a lock.
He shouldn't be though. I know he is. Like,
No,
he's
but
gonna
he
win
should
MVP,
be.
But he should no. It should be. There should be other players in contention.
Yeah,
CP3 and
Steph.
Steph should both be in contention.
I agree.
No, I don't agree.
Steph, Russell Westbrook should not. I'm kidding, but Steph should be in contention. He won the. He's carried the
Westbrook
Warriors.
sucks.
He's so much more important. Wait, what?
No, Jokic carries the Nuggets.
No,
He's
but got
the
so much
he's
more
the
help.
best performing player in the league though. He does the most
But he's
with
not
his
the
minutes.
most valuable to his team.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. I
with
would
Jamal
say
Murray being out.
with Steph Curry is the most valuable to the is more valuable to the Warriors than Jokic is to the Nuggets right
That's-
now.
I think they're both
that's
very
fair.
valuable though.
They're both pretty valuable, yeah. But I would what again? We go over this like every week. What is the MVP award now? Nobody
No
knows.
one even
They
knows.
change
man.
it every year.
Watch. Next thing we know, fucking Kwame Brown's winning the MVP.
He should have won it.
Yeah, we decided to give it to the player who was the most scrutinized over their career. Here you go, Kwame. But then that would go to Allen Iverson. So just give it to AI.
Oof. All right, that's my next one. The play-in tournament is good for the Lakers. LeBron should not be complaining.
I mean, I
Because-
think it's no matter what they were making the playoffs.
Yeah, they're gonna
So
make
I've-
they're gonna win the play-in tournament. This is what I'm saying is, and this way they get a couple games in to get in rhythm.
Okay, here's my question though.
At least one game.
If they don't if they don't make it in, somehow, some way, they don't make it in. Do you see either one of the big two leaving?
No, they're both signed unless they force their way out. They're not losing. Adam Silver will frickin' throw a fit at the
It does
if they're
not.
losing. If they're
it
losing
does-
late in the fourth, Adam Silver's calling those refs speed
Here-
dial. He's
here- here's the
losing
thing.
his mind.
Here's the thing. I could see them losing to Golden State. I don't care which one of the two teams comes out of Memphis, San Antonio. The Lakers are not losing that game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see them losing
I don't even
to the
see them
Warriors
losing to
at
Golden.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're
That's-
not stopping LeBron and AD.
which is
No.
what I'm saying. This is good for them. They get a little warm up game before the series. Like, who cares?
Okay. But if you guys think, do you guys think that if Clay was around, if Clay was playing, do you think that Golden State would still be the 8 seed?
They'd be like the fourth or
I-
third seed.
Hypothetically, if they were, Golden State with Clay, Lakers healthy, who's winning that series?
Lakers.
Yeah, I'd
still
still
think
give
so?
it to the Lakers. It'd be a lot
A lot
closer of a
closer?
game.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If it was just a one game, it could go either way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But in a series, it's got to be the Lakers. I mean, AD and LeBron are too much. Like, Clay can only do so much. Like,
Yeah.
as a single, like, he can guard LeBron kind of, but LeBron's still a monster. And who's going to guard AD? Draymond? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be Draymond on one of the
yeah,
two.
one of them for sure. And AD, that's a series where AD would just have to take over and dominate,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he would.
So
As long as he
okay,
was healthy.
who does Steph cover when they play?
No one. He kind of like floats around.
Okay, I was gonna say
They
because you
switch
guys
a
are
lot.
you guys are talking about Draymond covering LeBron or AD.
Well,
and-
he'll cover the point guard, but they kind of like hide him the way they play. Like they hide LeBron, they hide Steph on defense.
Oh, that's fair.
Like he switches off a lot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Next take, Zach.
My next one is that Tom Thibodeau is coach of the year. No questions asked.
Is that my boy on the Knicks?
Yeah. He coaches
Yeah,
the Knicks.
give him coach of the
I
year.
mean,
I got fucking scrutinized here.
I said
with
at the
my
start.
picks.
I said at the
Knicks
start of the
aren't
season.
going 50 or over 500. I can't
Holy
even fucking speak.
Fuck, spit it out.
But I was scrutinized. The Knicks finished 41-31 with a winning record in the fourth seed.
You still lost
Suck
almost
my dick.
every week. You still lost
Yeah, you
almost every
did.
week. Even with picking them and them going over 500.
and
But-
we picked the Raptors every game
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that was tough.
We still beat you.
Yeah, then I took my dumbass took the Cavs in Houston way too often.
Yeah, but I said at the start of the year, if the Knicks make the playoffs, Tom Thibodeau should get the
You
coach
did
of the
say
year.
that, yes. 'Cause
And
when
they
we-
got what, the fourth seed? Give
Yeah.
this man the coach of the year.
I think
I-
Monty still might get it.
Monty will probably get it because typically it goes to a team that did well,
Mhm.
and he's like kind of in a new situation and stuff. Like it's probably going to go to him or Utah's coach.
Yeah,
Quinn Schneider, is that his name?
Yeah,
Who is
yeah.
Monty, the coach of 76ers?
Suns. No,
Wow.
Suns.
Took a
Monty
shot
Williams
at.
has done it. He's done a good job too.
What about the 76ers coach? You think he
Doc
can win it?
Rivers. I mean, he could. He got sent into there this year. Like he's the new coach, so like he's in contention. But no one's really talking about it. I mean, the East
No.
was like kind of easy to win too. I feel like with like the Sixers, Milwaukee was garbage. So
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
Nets players were injured most of the years.
Yeah,
Usually
that's
one
why
of
when
them
I-
plays.
injured or just decided not to play.
Yeah.
Well, I
Guys.
messaged Zach last night. Well, I messaged the Discord last night asking if the big three had even played together because I have not seen anything about them playing together. I think they've played what 5 or 6 games together all season.
Something like that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
You know what's also wild? Kyrie fasting and still
Like,
going on.
Yeah.
honestly, mad props to him. But that's insane.
He also
No-
had a 50-40-90 season. So
Yeah, he did.
that's pretty.
Oh, and
50% from field goal, 40 from 3, and then 90 from the free
Thank you.
throw line.
Tony Snell, the first player in NBA history to get a 50-50, 100 season.
I saw that.
That's insane.
saw
How many
that.
free throws did he take?
He took
six?
he took 11.
Mm.
He's on a he's made 45 in a row though, including last year.
That's insane.
And he
Yeah.
shot it had to be over 100 attempts, combining all three categories. Because he takes a decent amount of threes when he plays.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry, what did you say? 50, 40, 100?
50-50, 100.
Holy shit.
I mean,
That's
100% from free throw is like really hard, but the fact that he only took 11,
Yeah,
kinda makes
that's
it more-
why. Yeah.
But yeah, that's insane. I mean, but the fasting thing for Kyrie is insane too. I mean, I know soccer players do it all the time. Like, there's a bunch of Muslim soccer players that fast every Ramadan. But yeah,
There's a couple WWE wrestlers who fight too, and they fast.
listen, we're talking about sports, okay?
I thought we were talking about athletes.
yeah, we are.
You know as much as I do, they're athletes, so we're good. But yeah, it's crazy that anyone does anything. Like, fuck, that's just insane.
Yeah, I'd be so thirsty. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the worst.
Okay, so I'm dumb and thought you could drink while fasting.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, you can't. At the end of the day, they do like a meal, but
Yeah, one of my viewers was telling me or explaining it to me how their family did it in each day, and he said that their mom usually prepares a huge meal throughout the day, and then they all sit as a whole extended family, and they said that it's been more difficult because of COVID.
Mm.
oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, respect to Kyrie for a 50-40-90 and while fasting. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'll go to my next take. Mr. Sub is better than Subway.
Yeah, Subway's. I mean,
They're like
Subway's.
the same thing, but Mr. Sub is better. It's just better.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't really
fair.
go to Mr. Sub. There's not one close.
I only go because I've only been to Mr. Sub with Zach.
They're better. They're better.
Gotta
They've got
drive.
better options.
Gotta drive to the other end of the city to get Mr. Sub, whereas Subway is
that's
like
it.
around the block from me.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck is Mr. Sub in the city?
You know what was goated though?
Downtown.
Was Quiznos. I don't even know if Quiznos is
Oh,
alive anymore, but Quiznos
Main
is so
Street.
good.
Yeah, Quiznos is alive in the States.
But not here.
I don't know about here. I just know for a fact that it's alive in the States.
Basically,
Wait,
close to
what?
me, but it's
Quiznos?
close.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's Quiznos around here.
Um,
Quiznos is really
Yeah.
good. Their toasted subs are
Quiznos
really
is
good.
elite. Yeah, Quiznos is
Yeah.
elite.
like growing up, if we got subs, we would never go to any of the big name subs places. Niagara Falls used to have a lot of little like mom and pop sub shops, and we would go there.
Every city has those.
I know, but that's where we would go.
No, I mean it's just a sandwich, but it's pretty elite. You guys ever had Firehouse sub?
Yes, they're great.
Fucking
Firehouse is
unreal. Probably my favorite sub place.
I mean, I like.
Oh, there we go.
I only ordered it though.
Mhm.
Like I've never been in, and you have to order the sub they make for you. Like you don't get to choose the toppings. I don't know if it's like that in person too.
No, when you go in, you can there's the option to like create your own sub or one of theirs. They have
Yeah.
some really good like pre-made options.
Yeah, the one I
Mhm.
got was like really good,
What'd
but
you
I was
get?
like a little I don't know,
Oh.
called, but I think it was like a honey roasted chicken.
Oh,
but
they
it
got
It was
Go ahead.
goated.
they got a
but-
really good brisket sandwich.
I've never had a brisket.
I've never had an actual brisket, but I've had brisket sandwiches in Firehouse.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, what is a brisket?
I don't know what a brisket is.
It sounds kind of good
Brisket.
though.
It's a type of meat, clearly.
I know that.
It's a cut of meat from the breast or lower chest of beef or veal.
Oh. Wait, so baby cow breast? That's mad.
Yeah, you know what's annoying? My
What?
horse in Zedron's name is a vessel of veal, but it's a horse.
Yeah, that makes no
It's not.
sense. Who named it?
They
They don't.
just give a
It's
random
good.
name.
Zach, I don't. If you've seen one, it doesn't count. But I'll give you $5 if you can name the best horse on the site.
I don't
We
know
ha-
any of their
I-
names.
Well,
I'll give you this. We have talked about them today in the podcast.
Okay, well, a vessel of veal. That's the best
No, no, it's
I
don't know
Steph
that.
Curry.
Yeah,
Oh.
Steph Curry is one of the best ones.
one. Sure, I was like, I don't fucking know.
10,
Yeah.
like
I
10,
figured they had like
10K of
weird horse
profit.
names, like normal.
No, there's some actual there's got to be LeBron.
Well, when you breed your horses, you get to name the kid. So that person named it Steph Curry.
True. And that one, and like Steph Curry's elite, I guess.
Mhm. It's like a diamond horse too. It looks dope.
I don't know what this is you guys play, but
It's NFT horse racing,
Yeah.
non-fuckable token horse racing.
Well, that's not it.
I don't think that's what it stands for. Anyways, I'll go on to my next take. Veggie pizzas are better than meat pizzas.
Not a chance in fucking
Oh,
hell.
we were
yeah.
talking about this the other night.
Who? I
I
wasn't there.
I don't know.
Was this?
Gibby was
Was this
saying
before we went?
that
Go ahead.
veggie pizzas are awful. I'm like, I love
wrong.
veggie
No.
pizzas. Like, I'll definitely eat one.
I prefer a veggie pizza over meat. I feel like the meat is like too much sometimes.
I prefer
I
a
like
cheese
the
pizza
vegetables.
over a veggie pizza.
Like I think a nice like the cold vegetables on top just go well, or if they're baked. I don't like baked pineapple. That's the only. But that's a
Yeah,
fruit,
baked
so-
pineapple is awful.
But I like veggie pizzas. I don't know, especially if there's like if you got like jalapenos and stuff on there, banana peppers.
Yeah, those
I
are too
just
those
don't-
are too spicy for me.
You ate
I
that
just-
gummy though, which will
Which we need to upload.
which hopefully will
True.
eventually
True.
be posted.
Okay, Roy,
I'm
send
starting to think he deleted the deleted
No, I got it.
send it with this, and I will edit it and
No,
post
I
it.
want to edit it.
Oh my god.
I want to add cool effects.
Okay. We'll have that posted by the end of the week.
Hopefully.
I've just been editing it this whole time. It's been taking a while.
It's
so-
like it's somehow
Yeah.
went from like a 6-minute video to an hour-long movie.
Yeah.
And it's just Roy's whole day leading up to it.
Yeah, he's been editing it for like a good month. Like it's gonna have some crazy effects, guys. Don't worry. It's gonna be worth the wait.
Okay, go to your next take.
Okay, I've only got 2 left. Spinach is superior to lettuce in every way.
100%. I'd
Uh,
rather eat a spinach
I don't mess
salad
with
than a lettuce
spinach.
salad.
You
well,
don't have to
I mess
spinach.
with it, but I like lettuce more.
Lettuce is like gross. I feel like it's not gross. Like I would eat it, but like if I had a choice to put spinach on anything with or lettuce, I'd always take spinach.
Spinach on my subs over shredded lettuce on my
Oh,
subs.
100%.
Oh, shredded
That's like
lettuce.
all like
Shredded lettuce
is
soggy
way
and stuff.
better.
It's- oh no.
No chance.
Plus,
Yeah.
lettuce does like nothing for you. It's just there.
It is. It's
I
kind of
mean,
just.
yeah, that is true. There's not like water.
Yeah, it's like celery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Celery isn't even a food. It's a nothing.
It's just an edible drink. That's all it is.
An edible drink? Are drinks not edible to begin with?
Nope.
Okay. What?
Nope.
You're gonna stick with that.
I'm sticking with it.
True. Just remember, everything is eatable, but not everything is edible.
I've never heard that before.
No. You
What are you
eat it.
doing?
Really hot sitting down. I gotta.
It's
Stand-
boiling in my
stand
room.
up.
I closed the window because you're
Oh.
recording, but it's very
Yeah,
hot.
My room is pretty hot too. I turned my fan down.
I am sweating profusely.
So
What
am I.
is- What is
What?
your last take, Zach?
I thought you were gonna ask where I was sweating or something. I was like,
No.
Where are you sweating?
Oh.
uh, uh, I'm just gonna go on.
For me,
Popovich should
for me, it's my
retire.
ass cheeks that are really sweating right now.
For the Smeagol viewers that watch this, you guys get a whole different view of Smeagol here.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't
This
watch,
is the real Smeagol.
if you don't make it past the first couple minutes, you're missing out. Okay, my take, for anyone that heard it or didn't hear it, was Popovich should retire.
Yeah, should stop
It's time.
screwing everybody over with his,
I don't even think
his
he's trying
coaching
anymore.
calls.
I don't
Every-
even think he's trying anymore.
Every time you do fantasy, Pop's like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be playing 30 minutes this game," and then he takes him out after 5 minutes and puts in like a third string guy, and he just
Well, I
needs
don't
to
think
stop.
that's why he should be fired.
You didn't say fired, you said
Or
retire.
he should retire. Yeah, well, I think it would be a mutual agreement between him and the Spurs because he's going to keep collecting that bag as long as they let him. I think, but he should retire.
Who would be the new coach? Would it be the female
Becky
coach?
Hammond. That'd be
That was
cool.
my
It'd be
question.
whoever they want to hire, but Becky
Yeah.
Hammond would be cool. Tim
They should
Duncan.
bring me in. I think I'd do good.
Yeah, you know what?
I think
honestly?
I think you'd do great as the coach of like the Nets or the Lakers.
Any team. Hey, give me the
Where you
Rock.
don't have-
Give me the
you
Rockets,
don't
and
have
we're
to
winning
do
a
anything.
championship.
If I took over like the Pistons, we'd win the NBA championship next year.
That year.
Yeah.
I
Like if you
believe it.
start me as their head coach in September or
Yeah.
whenever the season starts.
I'll
mean-
let you coach like a Pee-wee team and see how that goes, and then we'll
Can I-
send you to the
Can I
show.
play too?
No,
Owner, player, coach?
in a Pee-wee?
Yeah, I dominate.
No
Those kids got
shit, you're
nothing.
6'1".
This kid's got nothing on me. I'm absolutely dominating.
You know what? A year ago, I'd say the kids could take you, but
There's an NBA player who I think who would like lied about his age when he was in high school. He was actually like 18, and they.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Who was it?
maybe Thon Maker.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's like 40 now.
Yeah,
Oh my
But he's-
god.
He's only like 26.
yeah, but he's actually like a lot. Apparently, he was like 18 and said he was like 14.
Oh
He's
my
just dominating these 14-year-olds.
Same with
And everyone was like, he's got the biggest potential, but he's actually like fully
Yeah.
grown. He's just...
they didn't know how old Manute Bol was because
Yeah, jeez.
he didn't have like a birth certificate,
Jeez, yeah.
so they just had
You're 14.
yeah.
It's like a 7-foot monster walks into the gym. Dude's
So
14.
So when we were in high school, I used to help run a basketball camp, and Niagara Falls has a professional team. I mean, they play in St. Catharines, but they're called the Niagara River Lions, and they have a professional team. And they came to the camp one year, and these grown ass men kept telling these kids to drive to the net and try and get layups, and they were just swatting the shit back in their face with no
Okay.
chill.
Get the layup through. Take the
No,
contact.
They were like 5-year-old kids.
Get better.
Yeah, you gotta teach
You
them
wanna
young.
compete?
It
Yeah,
was so funny to watch.
if you want to compete, you got to compete.
Get
That's all it
the
is.
get the kids that don't really want it out of there. They'll quit.
Exactly. You got to want it bad enough. If they wanted it bad enough, they would have scored every layup.
Exactly.
If Jordan was 5 in that situation, he would have made every layup because he's mentally better than everyone else.
Yeah, he's no Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
If LeBron was 27 in his prime and Jordan was 5, Jordan would still win 1-on-1. That's not even a debate. Anyways, those were my takes.
Oh man, I need some knee pads.
If Jordan was 5.
Yeah, easily.
Oh, are you gonna show us your?
Your sweat.
I was gonna say something else, but
Nah, I mean his sweat is
yeah.
down.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, look at those
Oh.
that tan line.
Look at the gains in the thighs. Getting huge.
All right, like the video for that, viewers.
Did you already start recording?
Yeah.
I'm not including that. I am not including any of that. Okay.
Yeah, I hope not.
Let's hop into entertainment, gaming, and stuff. One of the first things I want to talk about is Anthony Mackie jokes about why his kids don't care about him being Marvel superhero the Falcon. I can't remember his name, but there's this British dude who sits online and plays Minecraft, and all these kids watch him. This
Tommy
dude is
Innit?
like Michael Jackson in my house to my boys, and it was Tommy Innit.
Also, I'm going to be honest with you, Anthony Mackie. Nobody gives a shit that you're Falcon either. Nobody
Yeah.
else cares. You're Falcon. Hate to break it to
You're
you.
like a E-list Marvel superhero.
He's Captain
no.
America.
Now he is. Yeah.
I haven't
no one
even watched it, but
I
yeah.
haven't watched it either.
Oh,
I watched the first two, and then I'm like, they were good. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
apparently it's very good. I just had no interest.
Yeah. I was more
I just
interested in the
drilled
Mighty
my
Ducks
knee.
series.
I don't know if you guys
Ooh.
heard that, but I just drilled my knee.
Ooh.
ouch.
No, but that was the one thing I wanted to talk about. Just how funny it is that his kids just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Tommy Innit's the GOAT. I actually haven't seen any of his videos, but apparently he's the GOAT.
Yeah, he pulls a few 100K when he goes live on Twitch.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Which isn't him and like XQC, I guess like Dream, all the like Minecraft dudes too.
Yeah, XQC isn't Minecraft, but yeah.
I know. But he always has like over 100K whenever he hops on.
Yeah,
Same.
almost passed out doing a GTA role-playing robbery, but
Why did he almost
so
pass out?
he has a heart rate meter on his thing, and it got dangerously high, his heart rate, because he was going crazy over this robbery, and he almost passed out.
Could you imagine passing out over a video game?
On GTA RP.
Yeah, like
robbery.
GTA role playing. Not even like a competitive game.
Yeah. Not even like you're in the COD or Fortnite World Cup. You're just GTA role playing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He used to be an Overwatch pro.
Yeah.
Did he?
Mhm.
Didn't know that. I just knew
Yeah, but he wasn't playing Overwatch professionally when he almost passed out. He was playing GTA roleplay.
That's so funny. Zach, you got any topics? Usually you do.
Yeah, I got some. The Goonies TV show reboot is no longer moving forward. If you guys were interested in that.
I didn't even know it was happening, and I don't understand. Like, I am enjoying the Mighty Ducks reboot. It has been good. I don't need all these movies turned into rebooted TV shows. Like, I just don't need them.
Yeah, they need to stop it. Nobody wants it anymore.
I am fully content with something Zach has been very adamant about for a very long time, of turn book series into TV shows.
Which
But-
they are doing, yeah.
Yeah, make more new TV shows out of book series.
Yeah. Yeah, no more like unless it's like a short book or something and you want to do like one movie or something, but no
Yeah.
book series in the movies. It just never works. Like it does work sometimes, but like it could always be better as a TV show, I think.
Yeah.
Especially when they made The Hobbit into 3 movies. 3 awful movies.
Oof.
I mean, Lord of the Rings should have died after the first Lord of the Rings. But
Oof.
Oof.
I'll go on to another one. The Golden Globes were canceled.
like canceled or just this
Yeah.
year?
No, just this year.
Or were they
okay.
Over the
canceled?
They were kind of canceled. It was over the controversy of them not having like any black critics that voted for their movies, so that's why it got canceled. So it was kind of like canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like I said last week with the Oscars, no one gives a fuck anymore. No one watches the shows. Just give out the awards, and you don't need a show. I'm content.
Yeah, they're
Everyone
never gonna
cares
do that.
more about
People
the.
watch them though. I always say like who watches them, but apparently people watch them.
It was
Uh,
dead this year though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
it sucked this year too. The show was so weird. Like I didn't watch it, but I listened to people who watched it, and they were just like, "This show, it was the weirdest show they have done." I mean, I get that because of COVID, but like, you also don't need a show. People care more about the Rotten Tomato rating than they do whether or not it won an Oscar.
Oh yeah, Rotten Tomato ratings are
They never miss.
they're always
except
right.
like
Yeah.
almost all the time.
Almost all the time.
No, they're good.
Yeah, they're usually
The
pretty decent.
the audience. one.
Sometimes they're way off though.
the critic
I-
ones
I-
suck.
No, I will say the audience ones are sometimes very off too.
Yeah, sometimes the audience ones are shit. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just people spamming a movie because they don't want people to watch it. Like,
Yeah.
what's it called? Captain Marvel. People spammed because they
Yeah.
didn't like Brie Larson or something like that. They spammed the movie. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, Paddington is one of the highest rated films on there.
Paddington
Yeah.
2, I think.
Yeah,
Apparently, it's good. I've never seen
it's
it.
great. Probably the
Yeah.
greatest movie ever made.
Is that Cap or?
No, I love it.
I think it actually was like the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes ever because some dude like dug up like an 80-year-old freaking review of Citizen Kane that was like negative and added it to Rotten Tomatoes and that dropped it. So like 99% or something like that. So Paddington
Jeez.
2 is
Yeah.
actually the
Yeah, Paddington 2 is at 100.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple 100% reviews, but I think Paddington 2 has like the most reviewed too, or something that is of the 100%. So
They have
Something crazy like that.
245 reviews. From
Yeah,
On
that's a lot
top
for critics.
100 movies of all time, there is not a single 100. And I'm on Rotten Tomatoes website.
Paddington 2 has 100%.
I believe that
I know for
because I've seen it. But this says that this is a list on their website.
how long was it created? The list,
It doesn't say.
Yeah,
But
probably before
it has Endgame on here. And Knives
that
Out.
trash ass movie.
And Toy Story 4. This definitely isn't in order because there's a 93 ahead
Yeah,
of.
it's
Yeah,
probably
it's
just
just
a
what-
list of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's 100. Rebecca from 1940 has 100.
Yeah, there's a bunch of 100% Rotten Tomato reviews.
Yeah, a lot of them are old, really old movies too.
Yeah. Yeah, here's Paddington 2.
I still gotta watch it.
Have you guys seen Boyhood?
No, I got no interest in it.
That's fair. Okay, what's your next topic?
Yeah, that one went a little longer than I thought. Ninja once made 5 million in 1 month from Fortnite creator codes.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, here's my question. Do you guys think this was at the top of his hype? Or do you think this is when the ninja skin dropped? Because he didn't give dates. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's when the ninja skin dropped.
I mean, I think it was probably the top of his hype because
Well, codes weren't big then. They weren't.
I don't know, they were pretty big. I remember everyone.
But they
seeing
came
creator
out
codes
towards
everywhere.
like the end of his hype, like the top. They came out more towards like season 8 or 9 of Fortnite.
Yeah, no, that long? I don't think so.
When did?
You see,
You weren't playing in season 8 and 9, and you had a creator code. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
I guess it's just season 8. Like, what they're like what, like a couple months long. So I guess that's true. Like, it could be.
Yeah.
yeah, we stopped playing when the chapter 2 came out.
Yes. We played most of we didn't play much of season 10,
Yeah.
but we
I stopped playing like I think like season 4 or something like that.
that's fair.
Once when everyone got way better than me, which was pretty quick.
Yes, Tanner never
I missed
gave
like
up.
a week of playing, and I was like, "Okay, I'm."
I
absolute
gave up
garbage."
very quickly.
I was like,
And
"Okay."
then because not only it was everyone else better than me, they all wanted to go play in Playground to get better, and I'm like, I don't want to spend 3 hours getting shit on by Roy and Keegan in Playground to get slightly better to go get dicked on by other people better than them.
Yeah, I used to get tricked by people too, where they'll be like, "Oh, I'm trash. Like, you don't want to play with me," and they're like, "Oh, we'll just play Playground instead." And I was like, "All right." And then we go in, and I just get destroyed because it just beat me versus them. I didn't realize that I'm
No,
like trying to build a ramp. They're like fucking doing some next edits. I'm like, "Oh man, I don't
One
want to
of
play this."
one of my subs at one time wanted to play me, and he thought he was gonna destroy me, and I shit on this kid's day.
Well, that's
Absolutely
what.
nutted on him in a
Yeah, well, he's
one-on-one.
probably been playing every day, 24 hours a day since, and you've been sitting here. So
Nah, I
run it back,
guarantee I
run
can
it
still
back.
beat him. Skill never goes away.
No, the best was so I hosted a Fortnite COD gunfight tournament last week, and my subs were convinced they were gonna win, and I'm like, Roy and Keegan, and then we added Chris who plays GBs all day. He came in, and I'm like, you guys aren't winning a game against these guys. Keegan beat one of them using just his secondary weapons. Roy dummied the other. Like.
No, I never got to
It
play
was.
one.
Oh no, you got the buy because of Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
but
subs
like,
are just garbage. That's the
um,
problem.
Zach, got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that Fortnite, at its peak, like when everyone was loving it, it had all the hype, one of the best games of all time?
Oh, it's up there for sure. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't like it's probably I don't remember a game being like that hype and that much fun to play since like MW2.
Yeah,
Like I don't remember a game where you were hopping on, everyone was like Fortnite, like let's hop on. Like there
where,
hasn't been a game like that since really, where like everyone you knew that was online was to play Fortnite.
yeah, and like where your lobbies were always full.
Yeah, and it was always like you could never not find a game. You'd be
Yeah.
like trying to find, like you'd be trying to be the spare guy getting into a game a lot
Yeah.
of the time. Like
Mhm.
it was crazy fun too. So it's
Yeah.
got to be up there.
For sure.
Like
Roy and
the
I have already
big-
talked about this, so I already knew his answer.
well, he can say it for the podcast.
He's just smiling. Roy, what are your
Well,
thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say it's the best game I played. Like it's the
Yeah,
most fun
I-
I've ever had when I was
It's
at
got to
its
be
peak.
top. Yeah, it's got to be like at least top 5. And people are gonna be like, "No, freaking Fortnite, so cringe."
Yeah.
It's like no, it
kid
was so much
game,
fun.
dead
Yeah,
game.
dead game. Yeah, dead game.
I love that
Fortnite
they're.
dance. What a loser.
Yeah.
I love the friggin' I love the L dance. I think the L dance is
All
hilarious.
dance is goated.
Uh,
We need the season 1 map back.
yes.
Well, season whenever
Nah.
Tilted was there.
They could bring it back, and I'm still not logging on because I'm gonna log on and get fucking dusted by some 8-year-old, and I'm gonna throw my controller and log off. I'm never playing that game again.
Nah, if you're playing pubs nowadays, it's 70% bots.
Yeah, that ruined
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That really ruined the game. The bots, I don't like that at all.
You do like we'll play when we play with 4 of us because there's not quads arena. When we play with 4 of us, we won't see a real person unless we drop super hot and get lucky that people drop there, or the end of the game, the final circle. And we've made it to the end of the game where we've killed bots at the end.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it's not
Well,
fun.
All my friends started playing like within the last year, and they thought they were like really good at the game, and they were facing like 90% bot lobbies
Yeah.
because they're like, they're near the bottom of the skill in that game, and yeah, they just thought they're really good. And
thought were
they
elite,
had
yeah.
no idea there was bots in the lobbies. They thought it was
Yeah.
real people.
Yeah, I think I saw like a clip of like Bobby Lee talking to like Nick, like playing with Nick Merckx, Bobby Lee the comedian.
Yeah.
I think it was this, and he was like, they were playing like Warzone, I think, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. Like when I play with my brother, like I'm sick, and Nick Merckx like, that's because you're playing fucking terrible people. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, Bobby. Like you and your brother are scrubs.
You and your brother are scrubs.
I was like,
I love it.
it's true though. Like it makes you think you're way better than you are, and you play with people who
Yeah.
actually know how to play, and you're garbage.
So my favorite was a bunch of my coworkers when I worked at the casino were really hyped that they could finally play a shooting game on their phone when PUBG Mobile dropped. And so they played their first game and they were hyped as fuck that they won. And I'm like, you know what? Here, I'll download it, see if I can win my first game. Why not? Finish my first game with like 25 kills, and then I went and looked it up. I'm like, I'm trash on console. There's no way I'm even better on. I'm better on mobile. I looked it up. The lobbies were all bots. The first lobby,
first bot lobby,
yeah, and I told them, they're like, no, man, like these kids could play, and I'm like, if they could play, you would have lost. I'm like, I'm sorry.
You thought they
but-
could play because you're a bot level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of mobile games do that too, where they
Mhm.
advertise it as like a multiplayer game, and
Yeah.
it's not even online. Like you don't even connect to the
That's
internet on the
crazy.
game. Like the
Mobile game.
what is it, like Agario?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like those mobile type ones, those are all, you don't play
all
real
bots,
people. It's all bots.
That's crazy.
Uh,
That topic went on a while too, Zach.
yeah,
Good
geez.
ones.
Okay, I got another one. Apple Watch is getting features that monitor glucose level, blood pressure, and even alcohol levels. I think it's a
Wow.
rumor, but
How do they do that?
Yeah.
Do they like
I don't
prick you?
know. I don't know
You
that.
take a
that-
blood
imagine
sample?
it just sticks you. I think it's a rumor, but it's like futures will probably have this.
That's crazy.
Imagine like getting pulled over by the cop, like for swerving or something, and they're like, "Let me check your Apple Watch."
So here's my thing. I'm wondering if the Apple Watch is just gonna have a breathalyzer, so like you can blow into it.
Or blow
'Cause-
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, there are apps that allow you to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't
remember-
know, but I mean, the glucose level thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're monitoring your sugar level in your blood. That's nuts. For
Yeah.
diabetics, that'd be elite.
Yeah. I mean, the newest one I've seen for diabetics is they have something that's now placed inside of them, and they scan it with their phone, and it tells them their sugar levels.
Yeah, I think they've had those for a while, for like a couple years at least. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that seems like a little like I don't know if I'd want Apple knowing all that info about me
Also,
either.
I
Like, my
don't trust
blood
Apple with that
glucose levels.
info.
Yeah, my blood glucose levels and my freaking blood out.
What are
Apple
they gonna
selling
do?
like Apple
Clone you?
snitching on the insurance company to me. He gets drunk every night. Still, they're selling it to insurance companies. That'd be crazy.
Eh. Well, they're just gonna sell it to advertisers and give you more
Yeah.
ads on depending on
Yeah,
your alcohol level. They'll
You're-
give you more alcohol.
You're a little fat. You're getting like candy bar ads all the time.
Man, the algorithm's working like crazy because I was looking at Oculuses because I bought one eventually. It's on its way for Wednesday. But now every single YouTube ad I have gone for the last 2 weeks has been an Oculus ad. Every one.
Well, yeah, because you were on their website and you bought one, so I'm not surprised. But like for me, it works like crap. Like my ads on YouTube are French. I don't know why they're in
Yeah, that
French.
happens to me too. It's so
All
annoying.
the
They
time, I'm like-
they think all of us Canadians speak French. Well, I don't know
Is
anything.
that what it is? Yeah, I don't know what's
I
going
think
on.
it's that's the reason why.
It
Yeah.
pisses. I'm like, why is my shit in French? I don't understand.
My Mac would often change my languages on Google in general. And
Yeah,
like
not that,
everything,
yeah.
I would have to change it back. That's crazy
Yeah.
though. I would go crazy with French ads.
That's like,
This isn't what I want.
I love Instagram ads though, man. Instagram ads, because Instagram ads will give you the weirdest shit, bro. Like,
You
man.
watch Insta ads?
yeah, because they're the most interesting products ever, bro.
I
I got
bet.
one I got one that was like a dome that they put on their head for like as a replacement for like COVID ads or like COVID masks. It was like a dome and it had like fans that filtered it. I was
Oh
like,
my god.
fuck is it was like $300. I was like, who the fuck
That's
can
like-
buy this?
That's like TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok's got some crazy ads too.
Yeah, and
I
like this
will-
is supposed to be targeted at me. Like, am I like a anti-masker or something? Like, what the
I
fuck?
will say the Insta ads work because it convinced my sister to buy a custom name puzzle for my nephew.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I love the
I-
T-shirt ads. Those are my favorite. They're like the most specific like ad like T-shirts of all time.
I always download the games.
You
Have you?
actually?
Yeah, They always
There are
get
some
me,
I play.
and they
There
all
are some I
suck.
download.
They all suck. They're just
They all have
filled
like
with
100
ads.
ads. Yeah. Or they're
Uh,
like nothing like the game that was advertised to you. Like it's a
Mhm.
completely different game, and I'm
If I like the
why
game
not?
and there's
Just give me that game.
if I like the game and there's only been 2, I'll usually buy the ad-free version.
My God, I've never bought an ad-free version.
I hate mobile games. They get addicted for a bit, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna delete this and just
Yeah,
Yeah.
save
Clash
so
Royale
much
is
time.
the only game worth playing.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was gonna get a mention. I knew
Oh,
Zach,
yeah.
you're predictable.
The goat. It's the goat of mobile games. I've got 2 more topics. I'm
Sure.
good. I mean, Roy, unless Roy wants to go into what he was wanted to
Yeah,
talk
Rory,
about.
talk about that video you sent.
All right, so I sent a video of what's their name? The Hadza hunter gatherers in Tanzania, and this is a tribe that lives completely off the land. And the video, this guy, they do like tourist things now where you can go spend like a week with this tribe or something, and they're out baboon hunting.
What?
And it's some wild stuff. They got like all these dogs, and the dogs like sniff down these baboons, and they come running in with their spears and bows, and they kill these baboons, and then they eat them.
This is what I mean, man. I could easily take any dog. These guys are fighting baboons. I could take any dog easily.
These guys are crazy though. They run around in their bare feet. They like don't get injured.
I've seen.
I would
don't
step
know.
on a twig and go
Oh,
home.
and
I'd be
then
like, oh.
and then there's a video. They climb up in a tree, stick their hand into a hole in the tree, and just pull out a bee's nest. Pull out the actual the honey and everything, and they just start eating it. And there's bees just stinging them, and it doesn't affect them.
They just don't care.
They don't care at all. They
Dude,
like
a
they
bee,
like
like-
grab the bees and start eating them too.
Oh man, a
It's
fly
wild.
buzzed by my ear the other day, and I had a freaking meltdown. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. But, oh man, I could. Yeah, that's insane. Killing baboons.
First of all, you're not taking any dog. Second of all,
Any dog, and easily too. Like it wouldn't even be a challenge.
Second of all, I don't know if it's that exact tribe, but in high school we learned about tribes like that that live off just the land and everything. We learned about it in sociology. I think we also learned about it in one of our HR classes, Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about that shit. I didn't know they were out here hunting baboons, though. That shit's wild.
Right, how do you find this shit?
Oh, I was
You
watching.
find some of the craziest shit on YouTube.
I was watching Joe Rogan clips, and the one guy one guy went to this he went there and did the thing. So then I looked
Dude,
it
I
up and
saw
I
it-
found the videos, and it was wild.
Dude, I saw this video of this guy wrestling a bobcat, and he
my-
chokes it out. He chokes the bobcat. Like
Oh
he
my
gets into a
God.
fight with like the bobcat attacks him,
Oh my god.
and like he wrestles it with his bare hands, like gets on top of him, like spreads its paws, like puts his feet on the paws, and just like chokes the freaking bobcat out. And I was like, "Pfft, I can take the bobcat." I was like, that looked easy.
Yo, you know
But
how this
it was
tribe
insane.
kills the animals they find? They bite its neck.
Oh, they've got
They like
spears.
they bite into it, and
They've
that's how
got
that's how
spears,
they get
though.
the final kill though.
Oh, it's like a yeah.
What
That's
is
right.
our world?
Well, I think it's better to not like stab them and stuff too, because you're gonna ruin a bunch of the good meat.
Yeah, it's true. That's
So you
true.
get them by the neck, and
Quick little taste too. See how sweet it
Yeah.
is. How salty, maybe. I wonder how a baboon would taste.
apparently the balls and
They're
are like
delicacy.
they're like the best part.
Yeah.
They give it to like the tribe leader.
Okay, we're moving on to
Poaches
I
them.
got
Some freshly poached.
I got a topic now. I text Zach, I posted in our other Discord, but a lieutenant from the U.S. military has come out and said that he saw UFOs every day for his whole career. They were traveling around 13,000 miles per hour. And they saw them all the time. This has a lot to do. He said this on 60 Minutes, which if I had just seen he had said this on the internet, I wouldn't have believed it. But 60 Minutes is usually a pretty well researched, credited show. It's pretty big, and this comes off of last year. No one really cared about it because of COVID, but there was a bunch of documents linking aliens to the world last year, and there's a bunch more set to release in June. I think it's June 15th.
I'm pretty
That's
much
crazy.
already 100% sure that aliens have been here
So am I.
in some form. I mean, have you guys seen like the Bob Lazar guy? The guy,
Yeah,
claimed to have worked at
yeah.
Area 51.
That's what I was
and,
about to
like,
bring up.
worked on a bunch of spacecrafts. That shit's crazy. And he claimed that he identified an element that had not been like found yet by by any scientist, and then like 30 years later they discovered that element. It was like exactly what he described, which is like insane. And like everyone's just like, he just got like shit on for like years. But yeah, I mean, that shit's crazy. There's
Mhm.
definitely been aliens.
Oh, 100%.
I think I could take one of them in a fight too, just saying. But I don't know. Depends. Barehanded?
Well, here's the thing. If there are aliens, and Zach said, I agree that there are. But if there are,
Yes, I am having sex with one.
that was my neck push. Okay, first of all,
Depends what they look like.
would you have
Well-
sex with them even without Marissa's permission?
Well,
Or would you ask Marissa for permission?
that's one of my
first?
hall passes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
Uh,
mad. This is mad.
But my statement was clearly they're peaceful. Because if they weren't peaceful,
Or we're just kicking the shit out of them.
I don't think that one's it.
Yeah,
Not with
gotta
elements
be
that were
peaceful.
discovered 30 years later.
Maybe they like died in the crash, or like got injured in the crash or something, and we're like dummy now.
Here's
Hold them in cells.
Here's the real question. Say over the next 10 years, it comes out that aliens are on our planet. We start to have relationships with them. We start to like get to know them and everything. They invite you back to their planet. Do you go?
Nah. I'm scared of the ocean. I'm not going to space. Are you kidding me?
I'd do it. I plan on going to space one time in my life, hopefully.
What if they just lie to you and then like kick you out of the airport, like the freaking spaceship, like halfway
It
there?
happens. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is what it is.
Or like
Oh,
you just
yeah,
like
what if-
like keep messing up, and they're just like, oh, fuck this guy.
What if they have this technology where it's an unlimited oxygen supply, and they throw you out of the spaceship and you're just floating in space forever?
That would be pretty insane. But
You would
also,
die
I
from
would
hunger.
Yeah. What if it's like feeding you too, though?
Yeah, it's feeding you. You just don't
That'd
die.
just be kind of dope.
And like hydrating you?
you
No,
think?
it wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'd be
that would
You'd be
suck.
so you'd like
It'd just be like black. Just-
You'd kill yourself.
after a day I'd take the helmet off. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if
you'd
they
kill
can't? What if
yourself.
you can't take it off?
No, you can't take it off.
Just
You're in a
Okay,
straitjacket.
Okay,
what
so
is this?
here.
What is it? What is this conversation?
But no. We gotta continue this for one more question because what if I get near another planet? Because eventually that's going to happen.
You just start plummeting near it.
Do I crash onto the planet and die?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you would.
It's probably
Or you'd
what would
like
happen.
float. You'd get too close to a sun or something, like a star, and just die instantly.
It's sucked
gonna
into a
hop on-
black hole.
I'll hop on a meteor.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what if they're like, they could not even be like carbon based, like they could just be clouds, these aliens, just like blowing around.
Just right beside me right now.
Or they're just like 4-dimensional beings, like an interstellar, and just kind of like
I've never
not
seen
in our dimension. Aliens are scary.
What do you think
Okay, but-
happens when you go through a black hole? You think there's another universe on the other side?
Aren't those those are wormholes, aren't they? Wormholes bring them to other planets. Black holes just suck everything
I don't
in.
think wormholes are like a real identified thing in space. I think.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows what happens in a black hole, but like wormholes are just a sci-fi thing. I'm pretty sure that like we've made up.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no concrete proof of just.
Microscopic wormholes possible in theory.
In theory, yeah, but they're like not a thing that we've like identified. Like black holes are like a real thing.
No one has a yes. No one has ever spotted one, but according to Einstein's theory of relativity, they are possible.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
what happens in a black. I mean, nobody knows what happens in a black hole, but I don't know. I
I
think you
mean,
just.
they got theories. They say you get like stretched out super long and then
Yeah, I
you
mean, it
just
could be like
die instantly.
a whole new dimension, a fourth dimension. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Where the fuck did this go?
Well, you're the one that brought up aliens.
Yeah,
That was fair.
exactly.
That's still my question. Where did this go, Zach? Let's wrap up with your two topics.
I'll just do one.
Okay.
Twitter's tip jar function may cause you to send address as well if using PayPal. What do you got? How do you guys?
First of
How do you
all,
feel about the
Wait,
tip
what?
jar? Yeah.
I learned about this like 3 days ago, and I have seen no one with it. But you
Yeah.
can now set up a tip jar on your Twitter page, and people can
Mhm.
just pay you.
Yeah,
Huh,
they can
I
tip
did
you.
not know that.
But apparently, if you're using PayPal, it may also send your address, so you have to be careful.
I mean, the whole function's stupid. But if it's going to prevent Twitter, the premium Twitter, I'm okay with it.
What would be this premium Twitter?
Oh, well, you have to pay to sub to see tweets.
I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
they're
like
gonna
OnlyFans Twitter.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
just keep it how it is and get
Twitter
better quality videos and pictures, and we're good.
Twitter is the best social media site out there right now. And they are
Nah.
slowly.
Nah.
You're going to say Insta.
Nah.
I hate Insta.
Nah, TikTok.
Nah, YouTube's the best.
Ooh,
YouTube
TikTok.
too. YouTube too. YouTube and TikTok are the two best.
Facebook's the best. You go
Facebook's
on there.
kind of a
I
lead.
will have my Facebook back in the next week.
Actually,
I'm
look at
so
that.
excited. They have told me that
You get your
it's-
Instagram back too?
Yes, I'm so excited. They have told me
Big.
that since I purchased a Oculus,
Oh
Well,
my god!
well, so-
This guy
no,
to buy.
I
You gotta
DM them
Facebook
first.
that.
I was gonna buy an Oculus either way,
Yeah.
but I DM them first, and I'm like, look, I'm buying an Oculus. I want to sign in with my actual account. This is what's happening. They're like, send us proof you're buying a console. Blah blah blah. So I sent them proof, and they're like, once you get it, send us the serial number. We'll streamline the process because I can't play it without a Facebook account.
Yeah.
And they are banning multiple Facebook accounts. So if it's clearly just a new Facebook account, they hardware ban you.
Jeez.
So I'm very glad I finally got a hold of someone's contact there.
well,
I
at
just
least
want my Facebook and
at least
Insta
you've
back.
learned your
Mess of a
lesson.
sentence. Yeah.
My
Don't
lesson.
don't post all that dirty stuff on Facebook.
Okay, legit question. Did either of you guys see what was posted to
Mhm.
get me banned?
No,
No.
I have no idea.
Neither did I. I have a picture of all the ads they took out, and it was
Like whoever hacked you.
oh yeah, it was like they were all like they were Thai ads, like and they were like busty women serving coffee. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Clearly I didn't take out these ads. I'm so excited to get that back, man. You don't understand. It's been 9 months.
I think it's time to wrap up. This has been a whole mess of a podcast.
I enjoyed this. This has been one of my favorite ones.
It's been solid. It's been
we
solid.
should get an alien expert on.
We should. I
Ooh.
mean,
Or just some crazy guy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Can
let's
we
get
get
that. Let's
Alex
get the guy
Jones
from the
on?
meme, the aliens. Let's get that guy. The
Can
meme
we
guy.
get Alex Jones on?
No, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Now that we're time to wrap up.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys go check out Smeagol channel. Always throwing out bangers. Which one came out day of recording? What came out today?
Oh, 1 foot tire team, 1 foot players.
Yes, go check it out. You'll never guess what happens. I would have never guessed. Zach, you got anything to add?
Sub to Bobathan and follow us on Spotify.
Yes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. We will see you guys next week.
Toodaloo.